Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with this channel. On today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a camisole, what you wear underneath a transparent dress, be it or lace or whatever. So here I have this line. Is a half-inch line. I'll roll it down. I'll use this for the joining of the shoulder. Then here I have my armhole measurement. This is for my armhole. From here to here is 8 inch, and I have 10 inches from here to here is 10 inch, which is my bust line. And this is my hip line, my half length, which is from here to here is 16 inches. This is 16 inches. Then from my 16 inches, which is the half length, down to my hip is 9 inches, and 9 inches to the length of the gown. Yes, so actually the length of the gown is main fabric, which is the lace I am using this thing for, is 62 inches and 62 inches. So the length of your camisole is not going to be the same length as the gown. Yes, so you're going to reduce the length of this camisole to you minus 4 inches or 3 inches or whatever inches you want, but it's better you work with 4 inches or 3. So 3 inches minus 62, you will have 59 inches. So 59 inches, that is what I'll be using here, but this is a brown paper, so I'll be working with 40 inches, and I will now transfer it to the main fabric when I want to cut it out. So this is it. I'll be using this. So this is it. So from shoulder divided by 2, that is, you have 7.5 inch. So you put it here and make a box at this part. So you come over here, bust divided by 4, your bust measurement, which is 38 divided by 4, you have 9.5 inch. Then you move over, you mark out the same thing on this line, which is your armhole line or chest line. You mark it out here. Then you move over to your half length, that is 37 divided by 4. What you will have is 9.25, and you mark it here. Then you go over to your hip line. Your hip is 40 divided by 4. What you have is 10 inches. You mark it out here, 10 inches. Then the same measurements you mark on your hip line, you do the same to the gown length, to the length of the gown. You do it here. So the next thing we are going to do is to add the allowance here. So you come to your bust measurement, you add 2 inches sewing allowance. You do the same to this part. You come to your hip line, you add to your half length, you add 2 inches for sewing allowance. You do the same to your hip, add 2 inches. Then you come down to your hip line, you add 2 inches for sewing allowance and 2 inches for ease, so it won't be holding the person while the person is working. So you add whatever inch you have here, you transfer it here, add 2 inches for sewing allowance, and you add 2 inches for ease. So the next thing to do is to connect the whole lines down. So here's how we're gonna do it. This way. So once you're done doing that, you move over to your shoulder. So you come down by 1 inch. You come down by 1 inch. Use 3.5 inch for the neck width for the gown, which is the transparent gown. Then you add 1 inch to it, what you have here. So that's 3.5 plus 1, that's 4.5 inch. So you come down. Your neck length, if you used 4 inches for your neck length, neck depth for the main fabric, you add 1 inch, that is 5 inches. I hope I'm clear enough. Whatever inch you have for your neck and your neck depth and your neck width, you add 1 inch, because you wouldn't want it to be showing after sewing. Whatever inch you have, whatever measurement you have as your neck width or neck depth, you add 1 inch, so it won't be showing when the person wears the transparent gown. It is that easy. So what you do here is the back depth is 1 inch, so what you do is you add extra 1 inch, that is making it 2 inches. So you curve it. This is it. So you move over to this part. You move over to the front part. You have your curved ruler. You do it. Use your curved ruler to do this. So the next thing to do is to connect this this line to this place. Yes, so the next thing you're going to do, you come up with 1/2 inch on this line, then you connect it to this place. You connect it here. That is that 1/2 inch I told you you'll be using for the joining, so that when you join it, it won't reduce your 8 inches here or your half length. So the next thing to do is divide here by 2. You divide this part by 2, which is 7, that's 3.5 inch. This is for the back. This is for the back. Your armhole for the back, you curve it this way. If you have your French curve, it will be better. If you are not good at using your hand to draw the line. So moving over to the back, to the front armhole, you come in by 0.75, then you curve your line. So you are done doing this now. Use your French curve to do this. So we are done doing this. It is that easy. The next thing to do is to cut it out. So you first of all cut your back part so that you use it to cut the front part. Remember to cut from here and not the other first one. This is for the back part. This is it for the back part. Once you're done doing that, you cut out. You use it to cut on your doll face or taffeta or satin. So once you're done cutting, using this template to cut on those whether taffeta or doll face, the next thing to do is to cut out for your front part. Cut out your armhole. and you are done. So this is it. This is your gown. This is what you will have. So this is your camisole template. You use it to cut on the main fabric. Yes, you use it to cut on the main fabric, and you sew. You use your bias tape to sew here, clean it up, and clean this place up. Then you are done. So guys, I'm done cutting out the front part of the camisole and the back part. Remember, before you trim out your armhole armhole and the neck depth of the front part, remember to use the front to cut the back, and this is on fold. So use the front to cut the back before you trim out armhole measurement for the front and neck depth for the front, so you don't make any mistakes. So guys, I'm done doing that. I'll use a bias tape, smoothing out the neckline, yes, and the armhole. I'll use a bias tape to do that. Here is the gown on a mannequin. You can see I used bias tape to seam the neckline and the armhole. Remember to iron. Yes, thank you for watching this video. Bye.